Howdy, Dirt Magicians. So we're back in Bree's apartment again, and she's got some weird stuff around here, like a log.
Yes, Dee, this is my third and final experiment growing shiitake mushrooms out of a log, and this should give me harvest for years and years to come. So this video, Dirt Magicians, is all about how to start a mini garden of growing shiitake mushrooms out of one log. As you know, Dee, I've been doing a ton of research into the easiest way to grow mushrooms, but the other experiments that I've ran only get me 1 to 3 harvests total. So this is why I've done shiitake, is because I wanted something that would be harvest for years and years to come.
Ooh, very exciting. So you're basically building a mini garden out of a log, but where did you get this log from?
As you know, my partner is an arborist, and so he was able to get me a paulownia log. Although oak is the best, I was able to get a paulownia log for free, so that's what I went with because I'm all about affordability. And in terms of the size, it needs to be about 3 to 4 inches wide and 3 to 4 feet long. So that's what I was able to get. Also, Dee, should you want to do this yourself, I personally am probably biased, but I find arborists to be very amenable to be able to give you a free cutting if you approach them.
Oh, that's good to know. First of all, I didn't know that the people cutting down trees in my neighborhood were arborists, and I would have never thought to ask them for it. So the next time I see arborists cutting down trees in my neighborhood, I'll definitely ask them for a log.
So firstly, I've had this log sitting here for over 2 weeks to ensure that it is fully dead, as nothing can really grow on the green material if the inside of the log is green. And then I bought these shiitake plugs online, so we're going to be getting a long drill bit, drilling holes, and then inserting the shiitake plugs.
So Bree, what exactly are those plugs?
It's this cylindrical piece of wood that is called a wood dowel, and it's been inoculated with the mycelium of shiitake.
So I know you've explained what mycelium is to me before, but I find it very technical. Can you explain that to me again?
So I find the easiest way to understand what mycelium are is I consider them almost like mushroom roots. So they help take up all the nutrients and feed the mushroom itself. So they've been living off of this little wood dowel for the past few weeks. These shiitake plugs I got off of Amazon, and we've included a link in the description box if you're interested in purchasing them. And I've been storing them in the fridge for the last few weeks as that keeps them dormant. Now when we insert them into the log, the mycelium will start to inoculate all of the log.
Exciting. So should we get these plugs into the log?
Let's do it! We have about 50 plugs here, so we are going to drill 50 holes at least 1 inch apart and 1 inch deep. Then we will lightly tap in the plugs with a hammer like this. Once done, we are going to melt this wax I have for making candles and seal the dowels into the log.
Whew, that was exhilarating. I mean, that's the first time I've ever used a drill, and it seemed really low risk to kind of like drill into a log versus, into something else. So that was really cool. I'm super thrilled. So why exactly did we seal those plugs with wax?
Great question. The wax ensures that the dowels and the mycelium attached do not dry out. It also keeps birds and other insects and animals out from eating these dowels, and it keeps fungus out as well that try and grow where we've put these holes.
And so that's it? It's all ready to go?
Almost, but if we really want these shiitake to succeed, I did some research and I found out that if we ask our viewers to inoculate the like button and subscribe to our channel, it'll really help these shiitake grow, as well as this video and having more people see it.
That's right, Dirt Magicians. Some love helps almost everything grow, including our channel. Just as a reminder about our channel, our mission at Dirt Magicians is to empower millions of people to grow food, but learn not just from us, but also from each other. All right, so back to regular programming, but I'm really curious, what are you gonna do with the log now, and how are you gonna care for it?
I'm going to store it outside underneath my spruce tree here. This way, it'll keep it shaded, and I want to keep it upright to ensure it has proper airflow and that other insects and mushrooms don't try growing up here. I also want some natural rainfall to occur, so it needs to be not completely protected. I read that shiitake logs need about 1 inch of rainfall per week. If I don't get that, I can also water it once a week too. Then hopefully in June, we will have shiitake fruiting for me to harvest. fruiting refers to the mushroom caps forming. It's the fruit of the mushrooms. And also this way of growing mushrooms does take a lot longer, but it should give me harvest for a much longer period. We're talking several years. So it's kind of the balance between the kits where I get 2 to 3 really quick, but that's it. Or I wait 6 months, but then I continue to get harvest for years to come.
So speaking of which, why don't we remind everybody of all the other mushroom videos we have on our channel?
Great idea, Dee. If you're interested in trying to grow mushrooms for the first time, I have run 2 other experiments with mushroom grow kits, oyster and lion's mane. And I made some massive mistakes doing both of those. So check out the video so that you can learn from my mistakes and not make them yourself and have successful harvests. We'll see you next time, Dirt Magicians.